Griffiths from iDeLick Media, and with me today is
Chris Fat Boy Harvey.
Chris Fat Boy Harvey. Chris, I've known you basically since I was a little baby. Yeah.
We go back years. We go back a long, long time.
We do. But in all fair, Chris, there is a familiarity between both of us in regards of the love for the music,
yeah,
the love for the history of what we've been doing, because being there from day dot, we've seen so much go by. It's really been truly become a bit like religion to us.
Definitely.
I can so much say that we attended the same churches of good music. Because a lot of people don't see it as churches, do they?
I mean, every Sunday was, for me at the time, was Tottenham Royal.
There you go.
And then grabbed on to Crackers.
And Crackers.
Sunday nights.
And I remember you with George, and I think it was Chris, was the other Chris, or was it Mark?
Mark Rahman.
That's it,
Mark
yeah.
Rahman, yeah.
And it was always you three up there, making sure that everybody, basically understood what was going on.
Well, you saying that, September for me is 40 years that I've been behind the decks.
Wow.
Yeah, 40 years. And it was just that I just happened to be at the right place at the right time to be with George.
Yeah.
Happened to be at Crackers one night. He was at the bar. Record was going. Put another record on.
Yeah.
Another one. After about half an hour, 45 minutes, he came up to me. He goes, "Do you want a job?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm 16 years old, 16, 17 years old. Of course.
And you know what? Yeah, I remember at Crackers there was probably. Actually, I remember you never not being there. And we used to walk in, quite a lot of us as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you said about church, Crackers for a lot of us was church.
Yeah.
I mean, the music back then, there was only two types of music. It was reggae and soul. That was it. None of these genres that we actually see now. It was literally reggae and soul, and that was it for us.
Yeah. Just I don't want to stop everyone here because they don't really know what's going on in the background.
Okay.
And it's Timmy
Regisford,
yes.
New York DJ. Been going for a long, long, long time. He has this club out on the Hudson River called Shelter. Has a lot of house, disco. Basically, he's one of those guys that, he doesn't do short sets.
Okay.
We're talking 8-9 hour sets.
Wow.
Old school basically like what we used to do back in the day. You go in with your record box and you'd be the only DJ for the whole night. Not like now where you got about half a dozen DJs and blah, blah, blah.
What a luxury.
But now, like I said, Timmy's been around a long, long, long time.
Oh, it's magnificent.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, it's just really truly.
Oh, it's been wicked tonight.
So...
From the first tune he put on, it was like, wow.
And what I've noticed as well, it's not like most people who actually put an electro record on, where it's mainly the emphasis is drum and bass.
No.
This is where the melodies and the harmonies are, I would say, in unison with the beat.
Well, the fact is, I mean, most of what I say, the old, like your John Morales, Timmy and a few others, because they grew up on the old disco, there's a lot of soul in it, so that's why it actually comes through with the music. That's why now, if you go to some of the clubs, especially the Soulful House Club, you will see a lot of people my age, in their 50s, still going up because of the love of the music.
Oh, so yeah. And just in case as well, we're at Love
Final, yeah. Shop's been open about 4 or 5 weeks now. This is the second in-store DJs they've had here, and it's getting bigger and bigger. But again, you can get all types of music. You can get the old stuff, you can get the new stuff, and yeah, that's right.
That's fantastic. It's just for the people who and to be watching on. But between us, you and I, Chris, being around this scene for 40 years, isn't it time that you started to actually present to people, give them much more of a flavour of what I would call the bona fide music, the direction? Because I know you're sort of like there with Johnny Reckless, way behind at the back of the scene, and you do tour. And the thing is, I know is that, the music that we love has had such a longevity.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm at home, I will listen to like your Bob James, your Marvin Gaye and all the rest of it. And obviously, when you're at home and you sit down, you're relaxing, you dig back into the crate. But for me, I've always moved forward. Like I said earlier on, there's only two types of music when we was growing up. Either soul or reggae. You was either soul boy or a reggae boy. As we get older, you just open up to new stuff.
Yeah.
You got your neo soul, you got your jacking house, you got this type of house. But for me, music is music.
Right.
If you enjoy it, you go out and buy it.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about the relationship between, again, the boogie music
Yeah.
and the people who actually dance to that particular type of music.
Wow. You don't get many dancers now. It's just literally.
Yeah, we've got all.
You know what I mean? That's. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I reckon some of the soulful house, some of the stuff that's coming out, you will class it as boogie. You can class it as boogie, but some of the DJs won't play it.
Okay. Why is that?
It's not fashionable. I mean, you'll get the promoters will hire a DJ to play a particular type of music in their club. You get some promoters will say to a DJ, play what you want.
Okay.
DJ will play what they want, but the crowd's not receptive to it because they haven't grown with the music.
So what is the spectacular? What is the sensation that is away from the DJ? Because you know, nowadays, all right, you had some very, very good DJs.
Yeah.
But there's always a spectacular in many places at many times during a club night.
Yeah.
And you know and I know realistically it was the guys and the girls that used to come down to dance.
Yeah.
And they were, if not more, popular than the actual DJ.
Well, I think over the years the DJs have been put up to a level where they can command silly money.
Yes.
When I started DJing, all I was interested was that I put a record on and people dance to it. I got the thrill from that.
Right.
I still do that now. I still like that. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the love that I like a record, and if I like the record, I think somebody else might like it. I will play it, and if they like it, they will dance to it. And that's what's happening. There's only one or two people that I would say I will go out and pay to listen to. One is Paul Anderson.
Yes.
Right. Other than a good Phil Asher.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another one. Those two guys, Neil Pearce, and there's a couple of others that I would actually go out and pay money because I know for a fact that when I go out,
what is it that they do different from other DJs?
the scope of music.
What could I also ear on the fact that they have what we call an ear to get people instantly in the groove?
Yeah, I think that's why you get certain DJs getting booked all the time because they've got an ear, because they listen to something, they like it. Sometimes they might not even like it, but they might think, you know what, the crowd that I play to, they might like that track.
Okay.
Because there's sometimes you hear something, you feel, oh, I'm not feeling it, but you go out, somebody else is playing, and you're thinking, ooh. And it's the way they've actually mixed it in as well.
Yes.
That's the main thing about it.
The way they link and combine.
And the rest of it. And also, a good DJ can feel a crowd.
Yes.
If they can feel a crowd, that's it. You've
The
won.
biggest irony I had a couple of months back was when I just consciously sat down to watch a DJ and see what was going on in his mind. He never looked up on a dance floor not once.
Well, no, because some of them, they're so clued in, they're so looked into either their computer or the CDs, but sometimes you have to feel the crowd.
Yes.
You have to feel the crowd. I mean, like I said to you earlier on, when we started off DJing, it was like one DJ all night. Now, DJs are going doing 2-hour sets or an hour set. By the time they get going, they've got to come off. So, you know what I mean, they're thinking, right, I've got to hit all the big tunes. And it doesn't work like that, you know what I mean?
Could you ever see a resurgence of boogie dancing again?
No.
Why is that?
Because the kids growing up would know, or the DJs would know how to play it and all the rest of it. The likes of certain nights like Remember the Times, Off the Cuff, some of those nights now where you've got a 40 plus crowd going, the kids are not, don't want to come out and watch, dance to the music that their parents are dancing. So I don't see it happening.
New music today.
Yeah.
In relation to how receptive it is, because I tell you, new music is really and truly bringing and hauling in a mass of, let's call them customers. And again, could you see, what could you see becoming of that in regards of becoming online with places like the Woodstock in the 60s and the 70s, and the Readings of the 70s, and oh god, I forgot that big place, Glastonbury, of the 90s.
I mean, see, there's so many different genres of music. I really don't know where it's actually going to end up and how it's going to go, because put it this way, vinyl's actually coming back now. There's some young kids actually. I mean, my son now, for his birthday, he wanted a vinyl record, and I was quite shocked. He goes, "Oh right, okay, so he got a vinyl record for his birthday and stuff." And he's actually, because of how he grew up, different, indie music, blah blah. He's actually buying that. He's actually getting to buy that stuff now.
Yes.
So I really don't know where it's going to go. Like I said, you turn on the radio, and unless you go on the internet, that's where you can actually get your music from.
Okay, so we don't know where the music is going, but do you think that feel? Alright, I'm going to ask you to do a bit of prediction now. What feel would you say will come in? Will we get the old disco feel coming back? Will we get the old
the disco feel never went out. It didn't go out.
Okay.
It didn't actually go out, because the fact is, if you listen to certain, I'll say...
Again, I want to catch you. Are we talking about American disco or Euro disco?
American disco. Euro disco. I wasn't into that at all, so...
yeah.
But I personally think that where you got the... I'd say the American disco, that never actually went out.
Okay.
It evolved into house music, soulful house music. But some of this early stuff you listen to is like Archie Bell and the Drells, Everybody Have a Good Time. When you actually listen to that, and you compare that to a new nice soulful house tune, you can actually hear what's going on, and all that with all the strings and all that stuff. All the Philadelphia stuff with all the strings, you can actually hear it there. So, but I can't. It's a hard one, because sometimes you sit down and you think that the music's dead, the scene's dead, and all of a sudden somebody will come out of a track and you're thinking, wow, and then all the producers, right, that's the sound I've got to go for. Yeah. So everybody goes to that, that sound.
I've been noticing of late, a lot of people are more into this sort of like, I don't know if it's house, but it's a bit like a modernised version of Brian Eno, mixed with ambient tracks.
Yeah.
Is that another direction?
I mean, the fact is, all that stuff you can actually do at home in your bedroom.
Okay.
It's easy to do. So that all the ambient stuff, all the drum and bass, because now the kids are so very, very quick on their computers, they can actually sit down and bang out a track in less than 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So where before we all be sitting down with instruments and all the rest of it, now kids can go in and sit down and think, right, okay, on the iPad, the IQ, whatever, bang out a track. So yeah, so saying that, there's about.
I don't see it as frightening. I just see it as sort of like a bit like being more democratic, whereby those that had the ways and the means sort of like said, well, if you want it, they'll charge astronomical money.
Well, the fact is, I mean, look, with the internet, you can sit down and watch different types of music videos all day long. So where somebody turns around and says to you, have you seen this video? And you think, right, okay, you listen to it and you think, oh, that's nice, let me actually, whatever. The kids now, they think, oh yeah, this is nice, blah, 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 and they think, right, I can do that. They'll nick a bit of bass there, a little bit of strings there, and away they go. So that's what's happening.
I'm so astounded.
That's what's happening now.
I cut out many years ago, and I'm sort of like really lost with what's going on, because it's not a case that you can actually jump on to the music scene just like that. You've got to have some kind of continuity.
Well, the fact is, like I said, there's a lot of promoters now just doing vinyl only gigs and stuff like that. So you can actually bring out what you want and play, and then people go, oh, I never heard that. So people who used to DJ, they can still do it now, but you just got to find the avenue.
Okay. Chris, listen, man, I want to put you on the spot. Got it. You're on a desert island.
Oh, wow, here we go.
Okay. You're able to bring one LP, one single. What will be the LP? What will be the single?
Marvin Gaye, After the Dance album.
Okay.
Single. Wow.
One single. 7-inch? Alright, fair enough, it can come from an LP.
Now, 7-inch would be Burning Spare Travelling.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd put a bit of nice dub in there. Alright, another one, Chris Harvey. Okay, your house is burning down, God forbid, that never happened. Okay? You can carry one of 3 things. No, you can carry 2 of 3 things. Clara? Your records? Or your diary? So no, your computer. How's that? I made it easy.
Wow.
Clara will be watching this actually. I know. Yeah. So you better say her first.
Would have to be her, wouldn't it? But if it was material stuff, it'll have to be the vinyl.
The vinyl.
Yeah, it'd be the vinyl. You see, there's certain things. I mean, I've got nearly 2 gigabytes of music at home, but every so often my little bass bin comes out, and there's nothing beats on good, vinyl. So, like I said, 40 years I've been buying, and all the rest of it. Got stuff on the computer can go. Claire will be on one arm, and some on my vinyl. As much as I can take will be underneath the other.
I can just imagine, your ass going down. God forbid. You answered that really well, Chris. Thank you. Last question.
Right, sir.
New Prime Minister knocks on your door. Chris, I need a go-to track. Yeah? Bit of background music. Yeah? You're able to choose one thing for the Prime Minister. What would it be? And if you notice, I'm kind of stalling you because I want you to have a good think about it, Chris. Because it's going to be something that's going to motivate the country and get everybody all into one record. What track would it be? Ooh.
That's a toughie.
Bob Marley.
What, that wasn't a bad thing? No,
I'm working badly, big time.
Wow, I can't really answer that question.
Yeah?
No.
You know you're gonna have to forfeit, Chris.
Because that type of thing, I'll have to sit down. And have a real good think about it. Also, there's so many records that's got so many meanings.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But again, with the records as well, the way you actually listen to a record on one day sounds completely different to the way you listen to it the following day.
Yeah.
So I would have to have a really good think about it.
So would you say it'd be something with motivational qualities, or would it be something of political quality, or would you say something of social?
It'd be more of a spiritual quality.
I'll take that answer, Chris.
It'd be more of a spiritual quality.
I'll take that answer, Chris.
No, motivational is more of a spiritual, because with everybody on any given day you will sit down and you do certain things because you want to do it in now. It have to be more of a spiritual one than anything else. Motivational, no, it have to be more of a spiritual one.
Wow. Listen, Chris, it's been super talking with you.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time, Trev.
Yeah, and hopefully one day we'll do this again.
Definitely.
Anyway, Chris Harvey, everyone. Yeah, I'm Trevor Fogarty of iDeLick Media. Thank you very much.
Chris Fat Boy Harvey.
Thank you.